I'm Jambo. Thank you very much. Let's take our seats. Asanteni sana. First, let me take this opportunity to welcome all of you, beautiful people, our Ds, very hardworking officials of the President's Award program to State House. Karibuni sana. I came in a bit late because I had a session at the gym. Because I'm also trying to do what Emmanuel is doing. And it is one of the things that I do every week, because it helps shape your mind, keep you alert, and I want to encourage all of you. I know you have participated in one way or another in this President's Award scheme in different activities across Kenya, including climbing hills and mountains and doing those other extra responsibilities as you shape your talents in this program. I want to commend the leadership of the President's Award program, Chair Father Wamugunda and your team. I really appreciate what you're doing, and congratulations for doing a wonderful job. And therefore, I'm honored to welcome all of you today as we celebrate the exceptional achievements of the gold awardees who have excelled in the President's Award scheme. In our country and throughout the world, we live in a dynamic and challenging time, calling for extraordinary individuals with a discipline, skill, integrity, and tenacity to overcome hardship and seize opportunities. It is inspiring that you have shown such achievements can come not only from others around the globe, but from many people here at home applying themselves in remarkable and outstanding ways. Your achievements reflect the positive impact you have made, not only in your lives, but also in the different communities that we all come from. Your stories, and I have listened very carefully to at least the two, to Emmanuel and Duta, and the power of selfless service demonstrates our resilience and determination. You have consistently demonstrated a willingness to step out of your comfort zones and face various challenges, including outdoor expeditions, and in the process developed valuable skills that will serve you well in future leadership and in national service. Without a doubt, these experiences have strengthened your character and empowered you to become leaders. Listening to Emmanuel and the challenges he has had being a leader of his team, that sometimes you're leading people who are not willing to be led. And sometimes there are complaints all over the place at the pace at which you are moving. For Emmanuel, he is accused of moving slowly. For some of us, we are accused of moving fast and leaving others. So welcome, Emmanuel, to the club of leaders. That is what leadership calls for: patience, focus, and you keep moving. You represent the finest of our young people who are motivated and equipped to carry the hopes of communities and actualize our nation's aspirations for a brighter tomorrow at a time when we all desire positive change. I am pleased to share that the government's transformation agenda aligns with the vision of empowering the young people of our nation through education and human capital development. We aim to cultivate a nation of well-educated, highly skilled, empowered, connected, and engaged young men and women who will drive Kenya's development now and into the future. And it is the reason why my first assignment when I took over office was to appoint a presidential task force to look at our education. Because having been a minister myself of higher education before, I realized the value of education and the importance of making sure that we have deployed every resource available to make sure that we get our education right. And especially for Kenya, because the biggest asset that we have as a country is our human capital. And the way to deploy and to use this great asset of our human capital appropriately is to make sure that we sharpen it through education, training, knowledge acquisition, and skills development. And it is the reason why we are investing more resources in our education sector. In the last 2 years, we have increased the budget for education by 127 billion. And we have done so deliberately. We have hired 50,000 teachers more, because if you listen to Nduta and the challenges that people in our informal settlements go through, in our rural areas go through, there are many classrooms without a teacher. Many schools across Kenya continue to have gaps in our education. And by so doing, we deny more children the opportunity to become their best. It is the reason why we are putting more resources in our TVETs and universities through our student-centered new funding model, so that we can address the challenge of children who come from vulnerable backgrounds, like Nduta. It is a responsibility that I have, and it's a responsibility that we share as parents, as citizens, as leaders. And I talk this listening to our children, because I'm a father of 7 myself. I work hard in every field, that's it. So, and it is something that we must do for our children. We must give every opportunity, the best opportunity that we have to our children. It is the reason why, again in January, we will be hiring another 20,000 teachers. It is the reason why we will continue to engage with our universities, to engage with our TVETs, to expand opportunities, to create new programs that will support our children. I want to encourage parents, and I speak here as a parent myself. Yeah? I want to encourage parents to take time with our children, to get concerned about their children. Let us not dump our children in school or in other places. It is our responsibility to shape the character, to shape the future of our children. And I must commend the President's Award Scheme for what they are doing to our children.